Hi. It is day 20 of my countdown to 30. And if you're watching this on day 19, it's probably because I uploaded it really late in the night. Because unlike some people, I've been at church today. And after church, I had things to do. I don't know why I felt the need to do that accent. I felt like I like giving you a little bit of Whitley Gilbert, Dwayne. Anyway, I wanted to talk about two movies that influenced me when I was in junior high. And um, those two movies are Clueless and What's Love Got to Do with It. I just wanted to share some of my favorite moments about those movies with you. So, we could talk about the fashion from Clueless all day long because every girl knows she bought a pin with little furry, fluffy stuff on the top of it when she went to school. Every girl knows that if her mother let her, mine didn't. But if your mother let you, you wore that pleated mini skirt with the thigh high socks or the knee socks, trying to look cute, trying to get your Sharon Dion on. You know. And if you didn't wear that, you were wearing your plaid with your baggy jeans, trying to get your tie on. Don't I understand all of that because Clueless was my life. And now I'm going to share with you my top three quotes from Clueless. Miss Stoker, my plastic surgeon doesn't want me doing any activities where balls fly at my nose. Well, there goes your social life. Shopping with Dr. Seuss? Well, at least I wouldn't skin a collie to make my backpack. It's faux. Woman, lend me $5. Murray, I have asked you repeatedly not to call me woman. Oh, excuse me, Miss Dion. Thank you. But street slang is an increasingly valid form of expression. Most of the feminine pronouns do have mocking, but not necessarily misogynistic undertones. Bonus. Rolling with the homies. That's all I have to say about Clueless. You loved it. I loved it. You know you loved it. Before it was, those were the great moments. Those were the great days. You know you loved Clueless because that was back before Alicia Silverstone was chewing her children's food for them and spitting it in their mouth. It was before Stacey Dash started being Stacey Dash. My second movie that influenced me, as I said before, is What's Love Got to Do with It? Now, this is something I have to say. I just feel very strongly to say this. What's Love Got to Do with It came out when I was in junior high. I think it was junior high. But that means that I was like 11 or 12 years old. The fact that my cousins and I, including older and younger cousins, all watched that movie not once, but like 80 times is crazy to me. I don't know why my mama, who would not let me watch scary movies or any of the other crazy stuff, she let me watch the story of Tina Turner and her jacked up life. I watched Tina Turner getting raped and beaten and all sorts of crazy stuff happened in this woman's life. And that was a totally acceptable film for me and my cousins just sit in a room by ourselves and watch over and over again. That being said, I'm so happy that I got to watch What's Love Got to Do with It because um, it made Angela Bassett one of my favorite actresses ever, and she still is. And it kind of made me afraid of Lawrence Fishburne for the rest of my life. I mean, sometimes I still accidentally called Lawrence Fishburne Ike Turner. So now I want to share with you some of my favorite What's Love Got to Do with It quotes. I'm going to tell you now, all of these quotes are Ike Turner quotes because his quotes are the best in the movie. $5 fine. $5. You what? You ain't on stage. Ain't no such thing as not being on stage. You ain't on stage, you getting ready to go on stage. I don't. I think that the people, like the kids in my generation who ended up watching What's Love Got to Do with It, probably have an unhealthy idea of abusive men. Like I think because of how ridiculous some of the quotes are from the movie that we love to recite. We all have this idea of Ike Turners of the world being kind of like entertaining villains, and we forget that Lawrence Fishburne is just an amazing actor. And that Ike Turner was probably just really super horrible to Tina Turner every moment of their relationship. But I digress. The whole point is that movie, that movie. I would give you a bonus song for this one too, but there are just too many because it's the story of Tina Turner's life. We could talk about Nutbush. We could talk about bending over and shaking a tail feather. We could talk about rolling. You gotta move your shoulders when you sing it. Rolling. I mean, we could talk about a lot of things, but mostly I would say we can just talk about how amazing the movie is, how much it made you love Tina Turner, how much it made you despise Ike Turner. It did everything that it set out to do. I think both movies did everything that they set out to do. Clueless made you love um, the excess, kind of the fashion and all those surface things that made Clueless, really cool. The fashion, the phrases, we all totally embraced. While at the same time, we realized that these people were just ridiculous. Just redonkulous. And it's loosely based on Emma, who is also redonkulous. Emma is the only Jane Austen book that I just could not even start reading because it just starts with some of the most shallow people in the world just talking about they're feeling bad for people who, like, they're sitting around feeling bad for people who have substance in their life, which is just, I was like, and I'm done, Jane Austen. I will read every other book that she's written, but I can't do Emma. So thank you to Clueless for giving me a dose of Emma, because that's about as close to that Jane Austen book as I'm gonna get. And thank you to Tina Turner for letting Angela Bassett and Lawrence Fishburne tell your story. Because if any other actor had done it, it just would not be the movie that it is today. So go out and order it on Netflix, buy it on iTunes. If a Blockbuster still exists in your city, go. They probably have those movies too. And if not, then stream it online for free. But you didn't hear that from me. Anyway, those are two of my absolute favorite movies. And I'll be back with more tomorrow. Namaste, y'all. Eat the cake, anime.